first and foremost, how's your Comic-Con experience been so far? What's it been like?
Huge.
Yeah. This is your first time ever?
This is my first time.
I can't believe
and my
it.
last time.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's an action-packed thrill ride.
It's a
Yeah.
thrill ride.
It's a thrill ride.
It's a white
It's
knuckle thrill ride.
insane madness. It was crazy.
What surprised you most about Comic-Con?
I went out and I was expecting people, but there were like oceans of people. I don't know how
You know
much
what,
was
ladies?
that,
This
but
is only Thursday. Wait till Saturday and
It's
Sunday.
crazy.
It's like 10 times as many people.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And you guys had Hall H rockin', didn't you? Because then it was you and then this other guy, Tom Cruise. What was that like? Did you cross paths backstage, or did you guys talk to him or anything?
Well,
or-
I tried to
No.
trip him.
I didn't see
Yeah.
him.
I watched him on the TV screen.
Oh, did you? And then
I
you,
tried to take him down just because I didn't want to share the limelight with anybody. And
Yeah.
You were like, dude, don't get in on it.
dude, don't.
It was a toss-up. Was it Top Gun on first, or was it us? And then Linda said,
Or else.
yeah.
Or else?
Yeah.
I-
That,
I-
that
he's,
works.
he's
That
my
works
first
really
movie
well
with
for me.
him.
That's really all I have to
I was
say.
with him, so it was great to see him, and it was
It's
great
been
to
downhill
see.
since then.
Exactly. Nah,
But it was cool to see him, right?
I love seeing him.
Well,
yeah,
we all
I
stuck
thought
around.
the-
We had to
the
see
Top
it, yeah.
Gun trailer was sick, and
Yeah, that was dope.
yeah. First movie I ever did was with him, and I think he's a great guy.
Meanwhile, for the first time, Terminator gets an R rating. What's going down that's going to bring this R rating in? How different is that? How are things going to be different?
Is it the first time? Isn't it?
First time since the first two.
Oh.
Yes. The other ones, they were not so confident in the material that they
Yes.
were willing to go with the R rating.
Forego the audience.
Yeah.
The director
Ages
was not as
13
good.
to age
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, it's the director,
Yes.
the
The
direction.
director
Yes.
was not. Yeah.
I made it impossible to
Tim
make this
is
movie.
R.
he is R.
The
He couldn't
definition
do.
of R.
Yeah.
So pretty much the definition of PG-13 is, as I understood it when we began, is we only get to say the F word once. So we were all like arm wrestling over who gets the moment, who gets the moment where we
Yeah.
get to use the F word. And then by the end of week one, it's like I had used
she
it 10
already
times. It was just like, this is never going to work.
And what's that line that you give? What's the line that you give where
yeah.
you use that F word?
Metal.
Well, there is that one.
Let's hear it.
One of
She
many.
got a lot of them.
Go
Yeah.
throw it out
Because
there.
we're not machines, you metal mother. That one?
Oh, I was going for the "You're terminated."
Oh, well, that was in the
Oh.
first
Yeah.
one. Yeah, so you have to build on that. And this movie is 10 times that movie, so we have to say it at least 10 times.
Natalia's got a good one. She got a good F-bomb.
Yeah.
What's yours?
In the end of the movie. She can't
Well, you
tell
Don't worry, we're
You
bleeping
can't
them all.
tell.
Oh, you can't?
tell.
Even
You
the
can't tell.
first one. What the is that?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
so
yeah,
good.
that's
one
what
of
it
my
does there.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the
What is the f is that?
I love it.
So we all love the F word. Let's move on.
So you got to say it a little bit.
A lot.
It was funny. You came in here and you said you did not feel like a badass until this movie. Why is that?
Well, you don't necessarily buy into everyone else's impression or label. So I'm a hard worker, and I think I'm okay in the second one.
Oh, did you say that?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Everyone agrees.
But I'm just fishing for attention. But like I've never gone around since that movie and gone, yeah, I'm the badass. I'm the badass.
But the
for
reaction has
this-
always been that you're a bad. Like
That's
people
what
see you and they're like,
that's-
don't even say nothing to her because she'll smack
Yeah.
you. She'll smack
But
Yes.
I don't feel like I really earned the title for myself
Mm-hmm.
until this film, where, like, I woke up one day and I was like, I'm getting through this. We are doing this. I am doing this at
She's a
my
badass.
age. I am doing this 27 years
Mind-blowing,
later.
man. We were just talking last
am a
night.
badass. So it took. I'm slow to catch up, but I'm in now.
Doing stunts that we had to tap out of because they were too
I
much. And Linda
couldn't.
was like, oh,
Things that I
Exactly.
couldn't. She was like,
Again, Daddy.
And you kept doing the stunts.
Yeah.
Really?
We were talking last night. She kept saying, we would do the stunt, and I'm having too much fun and have so much excitement written all over my face. And Tim had to tell me, stop smiling. You're smiling too much.
you're not
You're
supposed to
enjoying
be
it,
But
you're not
smiling.
she was telling me she's sliding down this thing. She's attached to wires. She's reaching over for the weapon. She's doing all these things.
She liked
and she's
that
doing
one.
it 27 years later, and 10 times as much as she did in two. So,
And
I
it's
mean,
27 times more fun. It really is.
I want to know for the new folks, what was it like working with the OG cast? Like, you grow up on these movies, or at least some of you grew up on these movies. Not everybody.
She wasn't born
Right.
yet.
I wasn't born,
born either.
when Terminator 1. You
I wasn't
didn't,
born.
yeah. We were not.
I was 2.
You were
He
two?
was
was here.
2.
I wasn't born.
So 3 of us here weren't. Half of us weren't even here.
Wow. So what was it like now?
But I saw the movie. I saw Terminator 1 when I was like 9, and it was my mom was like, it's kind of violent for a 9 years old. It was not meant to. But I was so amazed by this whole world. Even you see the movies now, and they are like amazing. And the effects, and Linda, Terminator 2, doing these chin-ups, and I was like, I want to be like her. Like, she was amazing, and she became this icon that suddenly I'm working with. So it's surreal for me. It's just like she is an amazing actress. Like, I just loving her on screen. Her voice, like everything she does is amazing. But also a great human being. So
You got emotional during the panel,
I know.
didn't you? Talking
I'm like,
about.
I'm not gonna cry, and I like cry. Yeah.
It's not a Terminator.
Oh, he cries. He
You
cries.
cried
He
too. You
cries
cried
more
too.
than I do.
No,
I didn't
come
cry.
on.
I didn't
Let's-
cry this time. No.
Let's start.
I don't want to be
you
known as the
cried
crying
a little
director.
bit. I saw
I
it.
did. I did.
But you will be.
I did.
Well,
I-
he's just, it's a public speaking thing, because
I
we were
did.
at the rap party and he started speaking to us and he just shed a little tear. So we had 2 prop bets going. Is he going to say the F word 5 times? That was the over-under.
Or
Arnold
he's gonna
won.
cry.
Or will he, and he didn't. Natalia did, and I should have just opened
I
up the
did.
bet.
I did cry a little bit, but I wasn't talking, so I could hide.
There you go.
But you did cry. A
I
little bit.
did cry.
He did.
Do you guys did? I mean, look, everybody, I'm sure, gets sucked into it. Did you do any Arnold impersonations while you were on the set or while you were hanging?
Arnold does his own impersonation.
What do
There's
you
not
mean?
like a lot of space.
Yeah, he does
Yes.
his impersonation.
Well, we have this great. We have an Arnold mask.
Oh.
Actually, I have that video on my phone
Of
I
me?
knew
of
that.
you.
No, she's
and
the
I
best.
have, and I have the one of you with taking the mask off.
Natalia's is amazing.
Natalia's
My
is
size
amazing.
with Arnold's face.
I'll send you that. You
Which
can
is
put it
very
on there.
large.
It's
We'll put it on ET.
So
Can you
we
send
all
that to us?
we all had fun with the Arnold mask.
No, they were awesome. These masks.
That was the
painted
best
by
toy
Academy Award winner Bill
ever.
Corso.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real.
They're really good.
really good mask. Of
Hold on,
Arnold.
wait a minute. So you put it on, and then once you put it on,
You dance.
And we were playing.
Yeah.
We danced. And we just like.
She flexed.
I was like,
She's like this tiny body with this huge Arnold head, and she picked her nose a little bit, and
It was great.
just went like Arnold.
okay, you've known Arnold a long time. Did you go to the wedding? Did anybody go to the wedding? Did you guys go to the wedding? It was
You
Arnold.
mean Chris Pratt's?
Well,
Chris
no, but
Pratt?
hey, hold on. Father of the bride. Okay, let's remember Father of the bride. Don't disrespect him like that.
No,
No.
I
No, we went to the Christmas
wasn't
party.
invited for some
I wasn't either.
Where
You
was that?
Yeah, we were all there.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, that's what happened. I was out of town.
You're out,
That's right.
you're out of town. You just
I
missed
was
it.
invited, but I was in Colombia, so I
Yeah.
just.
I was taking
We
care
just
of
made a pact. It's all or none of us, and we said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. We're
We are
so,
like that.
We're a
We are a
family.
team.
Yeah.
How will you win over this new generation of fans? Because there are the parents, but there are the younger kids who know all you all, but there are folks like me who are coming because I want to see Linda. You know?
I think that it's a combination of finding the best ingredients of Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, right? You have Linda Back, which is amazing, Arnold, James Cameron, a new filmmaker with an incredible new spin on a story. I mean, there's only so many stories that can be told, so many explosions you can see. So what's that new twist? What's that angle that's going to make this action different or this sequence different? And that's where I think Tim came in and really killed it, you know? And, and being able to work with this phenomenal cast and having 3 female leads,
Yeah.
different ages.
Have you looked at these ladies? I mean, who is
Diversity.
going to bring
Right.
in the newer generation?
Being
Yeah,
Mexican
there's-
as well, having a Latin female lead.
Yeah, there's reasons for everyone to come to see the film. Of course, people of our generation want to come see Arnold and Linda and see these things. And, the younger generation, of course, I'm sure they love Deadpool, which is one of the best, highest grossing R-rated films of all time. And so they're going to come see it. You got Mackenzie, you got Natalia, you got this guy, yeah.
Will it have that Deadpool fun?
Fun?
You know, there's a little dark,
No,
weird
there's
twist
it
of
is
fun.
there.
There's a little.
It depends on your definition of fun. If your definition of fun is like having an ear infection from being in the tank for 3 weeks and then hanging upside down in a Hummer for 3 more weeks, which the minute that you reach the 90 degrees, because you have an ear infection, you also get nauseated.
Oh no.
So that was
I got
weeks
to
of
sit
fun.
underneath her.
Yeah, so there were several weeks where I was like, what would look good on Mackenzie if I threw it up? Because she's right behind me. I mean, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was
decided
really
to love.
fun.
Yeah.
Ladies
And
went
the-
through.
A lot. The ladies went through a lot.
A lot.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
Mackenzie's train. You should talk about your training and how many hours you were in the makeup every single day. You should get there
How
like at 5 a.m.
many hours were you
4 a.m.
sleeping?
for it.
Like 4.
It was a race to the finish line. I don't know what the expression is. It felt like we all just had to survive it and then get through it, and we were all in the same sort of position where
But-
I feel like we rotated days that we would just like spontaneously
Yeah,
cry
like,
on set.
I'm not
In
We were
terms
like,
of-
it's my day.
Today I want to cry.
But it's not my turn.
You're still crying. Are you crying now?
His
Is your
face is
eyes
still
glad?
there.
His eyes are teary.
They got to go home. I did not.
Yeah, and he was not.
He's still
I'm
working
still-
at
He's still
that
in
level.
the middle.
Kevin,
Yeah.
imagine the first table read, with Tim Miller, tattoos, big guy, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I look and
He's crying.
is Tim
I
crying?
was crying.
He was
Cries at the thought of it.
Dad.
He's
Dad.
just a great man.
But let me. But back to your original question.
Yeah.
It was really interesting when we started testing the movie. I was surprised because you expect there is a lot of people who haven't seen those movies. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Crazy, messed up people. But we, you ask questions. You ask questions after that about how they're tracking the story, and I was blown away at how well they tracked the story, even if they weren't, hardcore Terminator fans. Because the story, we tried to do that, but we didn't know we were successful at that until you sort of ask those questions to the audience who aren't hardcore fans.
Right, it will make sense. You won't
Totally.
just, you'll be like, what the hell? Whose cousin's uncle popped out of nowhere? Right.
Yeah.
We'll be happy. What did it take to make you come back?
27 years.
No, I'm just.
27 years.
Yeah.
Whereby, whereby I
Sorry.
offered him a lot of money if he would let me come back.
Yeah.
And I took it. Yeah.
It was 27 years, and I just thought, well, that is a whole world, a lifetime, another lifetime to explore. Didn't want to just sort of repeat the same endless loop. But what has 27 years done to this woman? What has time and what have circumstances done? And that gave me just an amazing, it ignited my imagination. What has happened and who is she now? And I was intrigued by that.
Will you guys have a moment like she had with the pull-ups? I remember that, and everybody remembers that, the pull-ups, and everybody was like, yo!
Yes.
The
I
back
think
and
that
the...
can't be replicated.
Well, it's been done. Why would you even try?
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
do they have an
I
iconic
wouldn't
moment?
even try.
Is there an iconic physical moment? Because that
Don't
was...
challenge Linda. She'll start doing
Yeah,
pull-ups right
she-
up top.
Stop.
This
that
right
boom.
I think Mackenzie's
Mackenzie
Arrival,
has, yeah.
the classic Terminator time bubble from
You'll
the future
see
Arrival,
a lot.
it's pretty fucking amazing.
But everything she did was amazing.
I cannot wait.
She
All
she
across
pulled a
Stunts.
Linda Hamilton.
And
you
on
know,
top
she
of that-
just
That's what we
transformed.
call it.
She did a Linda Hamilton. She just transformed herself with such utter
Hey, I know you want to say that word again, but
dedication.
Other Sarah Connorishness.
I mean, like, just it felt very familiar.
And
what
she also
was
made me
doing.
more
Yeah.
cultured.
That
'cause
kind of dedication.
she's in there for 3-4 hours doing her makeup in the beginning. So I come in late, 7:30 a.m., whatever, and she's always watching these art films. So she brought a lot of culture to the trailer. She's
A lot of culture.
That's
like
what people are
watching,
going to say.
she's
about
watching cool
Terminator
stuff, Fat
6.
City.
I almost want to cry to let you guys go. I almost
Oh,
feel like
I
we're
hope
gonna start
so.
crying.
Well, we're
it.
staying
Do it.
until
Do
you
it
cry.
now.
Yeah.
You know what? I guarantee you, if you are an emotional man,
Yes.
and you seem to be,
Yes,
you will
yes.
cry at the end of this movie.
Bet on, okay? And if I cry,
You'll see.
I swear, I will
You'll
mention
see.
it on the show. I will play back this clip
That's
of
good.
our bet right there if I
All right.
cry.
Cut to you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Shooting at your face. Yeah.